Hello everybody, this is Mark Hutten, and today I want to talk to you about the misunderstood Asperger's child. And this is especially important information for teachers who may have a student with Asperger's or high-functioning autism. Students with Asperger's and high-functioning autism often display advanced abilities for their age in language, reading, mathematics, spatial skills, and music, sometimes even into the gifted range. But this may be offset by significant delays in other developmental areas. This combination of characteristics can lead to problems with both teachers and parents. Misunderstanding number 1. Asperger's students are often regarded by teachers as a problem child or a poor performer. The student's low tolerance for what he perceives to be boring and mundane tasks can easily become frustrating for the child, resulting in his refusal to complete certain tasks. Consequently, the teacher may well consider the Asperger's student to be arrogant, spiteful, and even insubordinate. And unfortunately, this misunderstanding often results in a power struggle between the teacher and the Asperger's student, and in combination with the child's anxieties can result in problematic behaviors. For example, tantrums, angry outbursts, withdrawal, and even school refusal. Misunderstanding number 2. Two of the traits often found in children with Asperger's are mind-blindness and alexithymia. Now, mind-blindness is the inability to predict the beliefs and intentions of others, and alexithymia is the inability to identify and interpret emotional signals in others. Now, these two traits reduce the child's ability to empathize with peers, and unfortunately, as a result, he may be perceived by teachers and even other students as being selfish, insensitive, and uncaring. Misunderstanding number 3. An issue related to alexithymia involves the inability to identify and control strong emotions. Now, this leaves the Asperger's child prone to sudden emotional outbursts, for example, crying, meltdowns, anger. And this inability to express feelings using words may also predispose the Asperger's child to use physical acts, sometimes violent in nature, to articulate his mood and release emotional energy. And unfortunately, all of these traits may give teachers the impression that the Asperger's student is simply being defiant or rebellious. Misunderstanding number 4. Asperger's children and teenagers often report a feeling of being unwillingly detached from the school or the classroom environment. They often have difficulty making friends due to poor social skills. The complexity and inconsistency of the social world can pose an extreme challenge for these students. Accordingly, feeling incapable of winning and keeping friends, they prefer to engage in solitary activities. As a result, peers and teachers often view the Asperger's student as self-absorbed and narcissistic. Again, these are unfair labels. Misunderstanding number 5. Asperger's children may be overly literal and may have difficulty interpreting and responding to sarcasm, banter, or metaphorical speech. Difficulties with social interaction may also be manifest in a lack of play with peers. These problems can be severe or mild depending on the child. Due to their idiosyncratic behavior, their precise language, their unusual interests, and their impaired ability to perceive and respond in socially expected ways to nonverbal cues, especially in interpersonal conflict. Many Asperger's students are often the target of bullying at school and branded as strange or odd, not only by peers, but by teachers who don't understand the neurological deficit involved. Given the fact that the Asperger's child is easily misunderstood, not only by teachers but by parents themselves, it's especially important to learn to discern the difference between legitimate misbehavior versus natural symptoms of Asperger's.